for today's video, I wanted to talk to you about measuring life. And that sounds like a huge, big, sticky issue because it is. And these are just my personal thoughts and opinions that I wanted to talk to you about because, you know, a lot of people say that life can't be measured, but I really think that it can. And I don't want to say that people are going about it wrong or that I'm even going about it right. I just have different views and opinions that have helped me live happier throughout this last couple of years. That I think are really important to tell other people, to help everyone really just live the best that they can. And you know, there are definitely things in my life that have personally changed me and shaped my opinions, you know. When you go through life not wanting to live, and when you get out of that, you learn to respect and cherish every single moment of every single day. And even though I think someone who hasn't been to that point in their life can sympathize, I don't think they can empathize. They can feel bad or like put themselves in that other person's shoes, but they can't walk the walk unless they've actually been there, you know what I mean? So that being said, you know, another thing is with my grandfather. When I lost my grandfather, you know, of course I wanted him here for as long as possible, and I still haven't spoken about that whole issue because it is very, very difficult for me. But it's just like, looking back on it, like, it was selfish of me to try to keep him here. And I'm very blessed for the moments I got with him, but the way I look at it is that he's in such a better place now that his death is a celebration. It's actually a designer scarf that helped me get over my grandfather's death, and one of my grandfather was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and that was 2 years ago. He was given 4 months, and he's here 2 years later, but something that's really helped me come to terms with death is actually a designer scarf, and it was titled "C'est la fête," which in French means it's a celebration. And it's basically seeing as a celebration of death because you are released of the chains of the world and you have total peace and serenity. And, you know, I do believe that I'll see my grandfather and all these other people in my life again someday. So it's still very difficult for me, but I have come to terms with that. But when it comes to measuring a life, I think that we all, whether we want to die young or die old, I think we all kind of feel the same way, as we want to be happy. You know, people in life, what are the big things in life people chase? Love, money, a house, a car, a job, these things that people chase, sex, friendship. Why do we chase those things? It's not because someone actually wants money. It's not because someone actually wants sex or wants love. It's because, what do all those things have in common? Happiness. Why, if those things didn't make people feel happy or feel good, people wouldn't want them. You know what I mean? So it's like people are chasing these things and they say, oh, you know, I'll be happy, like all I need in life is love or money or sex or a big house or a big car or good friends. But no, people, what they're really wanting is happiness that they think will come from love, or they think will come from money or from all these different things, which it can. But I think that it comes organically from the inside and from a perspective point of view. Because the other thing is that I hear so many people say, oh, when I'm older and when I'm married, I'll be happy. Or, oh, when I'm older and have all this money, I'll be happy. Or, once I get a degree in college, I'll be happy. Or, you know, once I take this next step in life and get that degree, then I'll apply for the job. Or once I, you know, lose this amount of weight, then I'll go to the photo shoot. And it's like, no, do it now. Okay, one of my friends, Daisy, who's also here on YouTube, I'll link you to her channel, her motto is don't think, just do. And it's so true, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. And the potential you have today, yes, you know, you could be better for that bikini. You could, you know, be more endowed for that job, or you could have more money for that car later on down the line, but don't think, just do. Because what's the worst that somebody can say is no. And so what? You try again. And even if worse comes to worse, if life falls in on you, guess what? I'm pretty sure you still have people, whether it's friends or family, there's someone in your life who cares about you. And if you don't have anyone in your life who cares about you, or that's what you think, you're wrong, because I'm here and I care about you. And honestly, I don't think people understand what I mean when I say that. Like I said, I've been at the point in my life where I didn't want to live, and YouTube is what helped me find purpose in my life and basically say, no, I have a purpose here, this is worth living. So if you for a single second, or anyone you know, says that they don't have anyone, you're very wrong, because I am here for you even if you don't understand that, because I don't think a lot of people understand how YouTube not only changed my life, but saved my life. But that being said, don't think just do it now, because even if the world caves in on you, you're still going to have people who support you. As long as you have a roof over your head and food in your mouth, you don't even need a roof over your head. I don't want to talk about it, but there have been points where you don't have a place to live, but you get by, and that shapes who you are. You know what I mean? And it gives you perspective, and you can identify and you can care about that homeless person or that kid with acne or that person who's had, self-hatred issues. And, I think that is super important when it comes to realizing what's important in life and living every moment. So don't think just do, don't wait for that opportunity, take it now. And the very most important thing, how do you measure life? Everyone says, oh, I'm gonna, get that thing when I'm 30, or I'm gonna be married and be happy. What about all those years prior? How many years are you gonna have to work up to getting to that point? Does that mean every single day before then is gonna be wasted and you're only gonna be happy when you have those things? No. Sure, you want to get that thing when you're that old, and you want to get that amount of money once you achieve this or whatever. Go for it. That's a great goal, and stick with it. But don't make every day before that miserable. Make a point every single day to laugh, or to do something that scares the living bejeebers out of you, or that makes life special. Because the way I see it is that we are not guaranteed tomorrow. And if we do not live every single day being happy, then, or just a moment of that day being happy, then what is life worth living? Oh, I'll be happy when I retire. Oh, I'll be happy when I get a job, when I get an education, when I get married, when I get money, when I get thin, when I get big, when I get whatever it is. I hear these things all the time, and it's like, no, be happy today. And even if you're working towards those other things, what is life? Measuring life? What is life if you're not enjoying it? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So make a point every single day, and the way I see it is that if I don't laugh every single day, or if I don't do something that makes me overwhelmed with good emotion, then what use was that day for me? You know what I mean? What is life not to live? So that is just my opinion on measuring life, and I don't think it's measured in years. Age, I believe, is a total state of mind. I don't think that it's in experiences. I think experiences shape who we are, but I think it's in moments. And also money can't buy happiness, and I've had issues with self-worth before, and I tried to find my self-worth through material items. And, you might think, oh, that handbag will make me happy in life, or that shoe will make me happy in life. What's going to happen once you get it? You're going to want the next one. What's going to happen once you get that car? You want the better one. What's going to happen when you get that house? You want a bigger one. What's going to happen when you get that diamond? You want a better one. That's just the way life is, and the way the media makes things, and the way advertisers make things. You're never happy with what you have, or it's very, very hard to be because of the way media shapes us. So instead of measuring your life by money, or, by looks, or by friends, or popularity, or other things that I have been guilty of when I was trying to find myself at a point that I was so insecure, that's not life. Life is moments, and there have actually been studies shown that people who spend their money on items are less happy than people who spend their money on experiences, vacations, dinners out with friends, etc. And it really goes to show, you think, oh, that shoe lasts longer, whatever. No, that memory lasts longer. And of course I still love material items. I still love friendship. I still love these things that money can buy, or that, life, or a nice car is still nice, but at the same time, don't let that be how you base yourself, because those things can come and those things can go. I've had friends who were Amex rolling, they had it all, and next thing you know, their husband left with their kids, and they're left moneyless and $14 to their bank account, and all of their friends who were so good friends and all got boob jobs together, no one would let her sleep on their couch. So money can come, money can go, friends can come, friends can go, but experiences, memory, laughter, self-love, those things don't change. So those are just my opinions on measuring the life and some life thoughts and stuff. So if you disagree with these, please challenge my opinions. I would love to hear what you have to say, what your personal views are, if I'm right, if I'm wrong. This is just a discussion, and I'm really blessed that I'm here to have this discussion with you, and I'm blessed that you're here to be able to engage in this conversation with me, because I think it's very interesting, and, living happy is something I'm very passionate about, and knowing that joy of being okay with who I am and making every day count is such a blessing that I don't think people should go without knowing. So those are just my thoughts and opinions. Please tell me what you guys think. If you want other life discussions, just tell me in the comments what video you want. Why don't you post right now the #1 video you want me to do, whether it's skincare or makeup or life talks or fitness or my cat introductions or a room tour. Tell me what you want, and my views on religion or the last thing I put in my mouth. Like, tell me what you guys want. But I love you guys. I hope that this video perhaps inspired you to look at life a little bit differently if you don't already. And I cannot wait to read your comments below. Love you guys. Bye.